All right, everyone. Hello, and welcome back to the channel. All right, now here's another video coming to us from my good friend Silvio. Silvio, thank you once again for the video, guy. And this video deals with Sean Paul Reyes, aka Long Island Audit. Now, for those of you that have been keeping track on Sean, then just a few days ago I saw a interview that he did with the Plot Hole, and that's another channel, guys, that you guys need to check up on. It's a hell of a channel. Johnny O. Love his videos, okay? Now, mind you, in that video, that interview that he did with Johnny O, he came off as a respectable person. He carried himself professionally, and he carried himself well, okay? And I don't know if there's a name for it, you know, a person with like dual personalities or whatsoever. And in my opinion, that's Sean right there. He has two different personalities, okay? I've noticed a couple of interviews he has done, he pretty much comes off as Mr. Nice Guy, let's say, okay? And you know, in that interview that he did with Johnny O, I mean, there was some questions asked that you got to watch that interview, guys. I'm sure you guys will love it. And he pretty much was asked how he considers himself a journalist, and pretty much he feels because of the amount of subscribers, the amount of views that his videos get, he considers himself a journalist. And I guess, well, I personally don't see him as a journalist, but I guess I could see where he's coming from. I understand there is some Supreme Court ruling that YouTubers are not journalists because of their YouTube channels and the amount of people, subscribers that they have, okay? Again, it's to each his own. And again, I understand this man is no journalist in my eyes, okay? He has no training. He didn't go to school. Those true legit journalists, come on now, they went to college, they've proved themselves, let's say. And this guy going around to government locations and becoming a part of the story, which was another topic that was thrown at him, that journalists, real true journalists, do not become a part of the story. And again, I say, he plays that Mr. Innocent Nice Guy. Oh, I can't control the employee's reaction to me holding a camera in my hand. That is bullshit, okay? I think we've all heard him make comments here and there that he has spy glasses, those glasses with the camera in the middle. Now, if he really had good intentions, that he wanted to check up on his so-called public servants or whatever, or he wanted to catch employees doing dirt, well, why not go into that location there with his spy glasses, have some kind of transaction with an employee, and if that employee is disrespectful, rude, whatever the case may be, well, there you go. Here you have proof that that public employee needs to be dealt with, okay? But now when you go into these locations with a damn camera in your hand, aiming it at that employee, come on. Past history has shown that people, public employees, react to it, okay? So that's his true intentions, okay? He may talk that he's there to make changes, make impact, or whatever. You got to watch that interview, guys. In my opinion, he did a lot of double talking because, again, I say, I've watched a few of his interviews. He comes off. He already knows what the proper way of, he's from the street, guys, okay? He's got that street hustler mentality. He knows how to, got the gift of gab, let's call it, okay? And then when you see him in these so-called audits, okay, he's learned that little condescending personality he has, he puts it to use, okay? Again, you know, if he had good intentions about challenging these rules, these locations that have the rules of no recording, why wouldn't he go to the people that actually make the rules? Why go and harass and fight the small employee that ain't got shit to do with the rules? He's just doing his job. But it is what it is, okay? Like I say, he's learned how to manipulate things to work to his advantage. But in this video here, he gets trespassed from the courthouse, and you could bet your ass he's going to try to sue them for that shit. Let's check out the video so you guys could better understand what I mean about with Sean having dual personalities.
Alright guys, so we're just getting inside the courthouse here. We had to pass through the metal detector. Let's take a look around. Our friendly reminder that they're always recording us. Even though it always seems to be an issue and a problem when we record them, let's hope that's not the case here today. Court clerk's office.
Can we help you?
I'm okay, thank you.
May I ask why your video?
Sure, ma'am. Who are you?
We're the court clerk, deputy court clerks in this office.
Oh, I'm just taking some pictures and video.
You have to talk to you need to talk to the court clerk before you start doing that.
No, I don't need to speak with anybody, ma'am. I'm okay.
Okay, yeah, but need to be on tape. There's documents and stuff like that here.
Oh, I'm not trying to get any documents. I'm just...
All right, so let me just jump in here and comment on his statement that he's not there to record any documents. And I'll agree. I think he's not there to record any documents or any information like that. But I don't think he realizes that when he goes into these offices or whatsoever, when he pans to the right, he's panning to the left or whatsoever, he's not intentionally doing it. But I did notice when he first walked into the office there, the first individual employee there, I saw his desk with the paperwork. Now let's just say somebody with bad intentions, with a decent editing program, you stop the video right there with the desk where the paperwork was at. You have zoom features on the editing program. My God, you can get the information that's on that paperwork, okay? Depending on your editing program, you can get exactly everything that's on that paperwork. So when the employees state that there's no recording allowed in these offices, they're not trying to be assholes. There's information there that just doesn't need to be caught on anybody's video by accident and end up being on social media or on the internet, period, because there are people out there that make a living off of cyber, whatever the hell you would call it, getting information and using it for bad intentions or whatever. But you can't tell that shit to a frauditor because they feel their rights are being violated. Now, damn it, again, I say before I end this comment here, in the sidewalk, in the street, fair game. Okay, but anybody who goes into a government location or you go into one of these offices, damn it, I think we all expect some privacy. Okay, I don't need me being in that office. I don't need my shit getting caught by accident and ending up on YouTube. These frauditors don't blur shit out. They don't edit shit out. Sean edits the shit out to his advantage. He'll stir shit up and edit that out and just start the video off where he's being approached and all this shit so he could play victim or whatever. But you get what I'm getting. The paperwork when he walked into the office, did he make an effort to blur or edit that out of the program? No, he didn't. So again, it's on the onus is on them to create privacy. Well, here they are. They're trying to create it, but here they are debating that creating privacy. It's double talk in my opinion. But let's get back to the video.
Is there something you're looking for in particular?
No, ma'am. Who are you?
I'm the court clerk.
Hi, nice to meet you. Your name?
Valerie.
My name's Sean. An independent journalist. I'm just taking some pictures and video of the building. That's all.
Okay. Did they know that at the front door?
I couldn't tell you if they knew or not.
Because there's an administrative order in place that states that there's no video or photography unless it's for ceremonial purposes. And that includes the entire building. That administrative order was put in place years ago.
So the only administrative order I've never seen an administrative order that states that you can't record in the publicly accessible areas of the building here.
There is
Maybe in courtroom.
It says in the building.
I've never seen it.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
I can pull it for you if you want a copy of it.
I don't think I really need it. It sounds like if it's stated how you just said it, it sounds like an unconstitutional order. I'm just exercising my First Amendment right of freedom of press here.
Okay,
Just gathering
are you done in
content.
here?
I was just gonna get the rest of these signs that you have here posted, and then I'll be done in here. Correct. Intentionally knowingly file an attempt to file a sham legal process with the county clerk. Excuse me.
Are you videoing?
Yeah, I'm taking some pictures and video, ma'am. Who are you?
I am Candy Griffin.
Candy Griffin?
Yeah,
And you're a
it's
deputy?
protected if you, yes, if you'll read the sign down there, it's protected, you can't audio and video.
What's protected?
It says it downstairs, the building is.
Protected against what?
Audio and videoing.
Why would that be? Is that a law?
Because you have you're invading people's privacy.
Oh, no, this is a public building. They don't have no expectation of privacy in public.
Okay, what are you videoing for?
Oh, I'm just taking some pictures and video for myself.
For yourself?
Correct, yeah.
Is there anything I can do for you?
No, sir, who are you?
I'm Deputy Knowles Potawatomi County Sheriff's Office.
Deputy, excuse me?
Knowles.
Knowles.
K-N-O-L-E-S.
My name is Sean. I'm an independent journalist. I don't need any assistance at the moment, no.
Actually, you're in violation of a courthouse order.
That's
What,
it says
what
downstairs.
courthouse order is
If
that?
you will go downstairs, I will show you where it's posted.
It's posted.
So
Yeah,
come
and
in.
it's a courthouse order for against exercising a constitutionally protected activity.
In a secured area, yes. We
This
have
is not a
jurors-
secured area.
It is. You came through the checkpoint to get in, right?
Yeah, that doesn't mean it's a secured area. There's some city halls and things that have.
But it's posted right on the front of that X-ray machine.
Yeah, if you could provide me with the order. Yeah, that's just anyone could have that sign.
Not this one.
Anybody could have that sign made.
It's filed in the district court.
Yep.
Here. There shall be no cameras, video, digital, or still allowed in the courthouse. Except for ceremonial purposes, cell phones with camera functions may not be used in the courthouse.
It says.
All right, so I don't know if you guys picked up on it, but Sean wanted to fire back with a cocky-ass comment to, like, shut them up there. No, I can record here, and look, it's not this and it's not that. I can record here, and apparently that the way that sign is written, shut them up, shut them up.
No meetings will take place in the vicinity of a courtroom. Yeah, it says so media personnel of the same elevation.
That's item B, so you're in violation of item A.
So we're going to ask you if you'll please stop recording.
Because
sir.
we do have people on jury duty that are in this building currently, and they don't need to be identified. Given
Well, I have
the
no
nature
idea
of
who
what
would
it
be
is.
on
That's
jury
fine.
duty.
That's right.
But you're
we
standing
don't.
outside of courtrooms.
Yeah. No, I'm walking around.
Pictures of people
Okay.
coming in and out of
Yes.
offices.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you to quit recording.
Or
But
the building.
that sign is unconstitutional. So I have a First Amendment. Yeah, I have a First Amendment
Every
right.
jury duty. Anyone ordered to jury duty has the right to.
That sign is not a law, sir.
Say again?
Respectfully, that sign isn't a law. You are a law enforcement officer, correct?
I am a law enforcement officer.
And that is not a law that you would enforce. That is a
We are
policy.
enforcing
This
it.
is-
All right, so let me jump back in here real quick, okay? Because do you guys notice that these frauditors, they'll turn around and state that I'm not going to respect something unless it's written down, it's posted on a sign, and then I'll respect it. And then when the government makes the effort of having it posted, okay, now they turn around and say, well, shit, it's unconstitutional, okay? It's unconstitutional. So it's like, how do you win with these guys? They say one thing, and then when you go about making it, you're giving them what they want, it's being posted. Now all of a sudden, it's unconstitutional, right? It's like they don't want to accept defeat, okay? They make it sound like they intentionally want to violate somebody's rights. And if you look at the big picture, that particular rule is for the safety of the people that may be on a jury, okay? There's other reasons too, but I'm just saying, damn it. You look at the big picture and you say, it's not being, Listen, again, for nobody to be thinking that I'm siding up with government. If I honestly felt that they were doing something to be, like to get slick on the people, I'd honestly be side by side with these knuckleheads disputing it. I am a very open-minded person, and trust me when I tell you I scrutinize government. I scrutinize them very well, and I don't see any harm in what the government is trying to do here, or that particular courthouse, I should say. But let's get back into the video.
This is a
No, but that's not a law.
This is a lawful order through a district court that says they do not wish to have cameras here. So this
I've been all over Oklahoma,
That's fine.
and I've recorded in many courtrooms and court facilities, not the courtrooms.
Right.
And
Are you here for a ceremonial purpose?
well, yeah, I don't have to explain to you my purpose. I can, you know, it could be multi-purposes.
Okay.
It could be for, I'm a journalist exercising my constitutional rights, you know, could be a ceremonial purpose. I just don't want to have to, as a journalist and as a citizen, just as a citizen, excuse me, I don't have to divulge, I don't have to talk to you. I have a Fifth Amendment right not to incriminate myself.
People here too have the right for you not to video them.
Well, I'm not recording anybody in particular,
But
man.
it doesn't matter. It's their civil rights
No, it's
not
not.
to be
That's
videoed.
wrong.
Okay, well, you're saying the same thing. You have civil rights, they have civil rights.
No.
They do not.
They
want
don't have a
be
right to
recorded.
privacy, man.
They do
Respectfully, I'm not trying
Yes,
to
they
escalate
do.
the situation.
Yes, they do.
All right, so forgive me for jumping back in so quick, okay? But I just couldn't let that one go by. I mean, here you got the female court officer here telling them the same way you have rights, so do the people in the courthouse. They also have rights. And do you notice his response? It's like these frauditors, they say they're out for the people. They're fighting for the people, okay? And then here, because it doesn't work to his narrative, oh, people don't have rights now because they're in a public building, a building that's funded by the public. Okay? So it's my opinion. I don't care what anybody says. It's double talking. You're telling me you're fighting for the people, but here's something, and this is not bullshit. This is, come on, some people want privacy. Jurors don't want to be pointed out that they're on a particular case or whatever the case may be. Okay? And there's case law disputing this shit. Okay? Case law that states that courthouse can treat that courthouse like a private business. Okay? Now, mind you, if you guys watched that interview that he did with Johnny O, he was also thrown that question about, do you know the difference between public forum and limited forum? His response was, I'm not a lawyer. I can't speak on that, so on. Deep down inside, my opinion, he knows that there is that limited forum just defeats his whole way of going into these locations and getting away with the bullshit that he does. Okay? It's just frauditors don't like accepting defeat. Damn it.
They do not have a right to privacy. This is a public building.
It is a public building.
Anybody has access. I am obviously not a threat to anything. I went through the metal detector and
Yes, but
nervous.
you're in violation of a direct court order.
that would be a
And I've shown
judge.
you the proof, yes.
A judge only has purview over, judges can have purview
building
in
that they
the,
work in that is owned by the county
So-
that they are appointed to help protect. So you're in violation of a direct court order. So I suggest
an
that you-
unconstitutional order.
It is not.
So I just need one,
Because
it's an unconstitutional order, sir. Can I get a supervisor here, please?
I will go get at least one.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate it, sir. I don't see what they have to hide.
So we're asking you.
This is more than just a courthouse, right? There's a county assessor here and
No, they're next door.
oh, okay.
This is just courthouse.
Just a courthouse. Yeah, I just want to confirm with the supervisor because it seems like an unconstitutional policy. You're 100% wrong. I know, but you're 100% wrong as far as the privacy. There's no right to
really.
privacy in public.
I don't want you videoing me.
You have
That's my right. I do not want you videoing me. I do not want you to use my image of any kind whatsoever. That's my right. That's my right to privacy as a citizen.
Oh, that's completely wrong, ma'am. You are a law enforcement officer.
Okay.
You definitely have no right to
I have
privacy.
no right.
It is a constitutionally protected activity to film law enforcement officers in the course of their duties.
Okay.
Ma'am, you're in direct violation of that court order, apparently.
No, I'm not. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Oh. See, rules and orders for us, but not for them. That's how that works here.
I just sent a message.
Oh, you took a picture.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did. Does it usually take this long to speak to a supervisor, sir? Isn't it the Sheriff's Department policy and procedures that if a member of the public requests a supervisor, you provide one to them?
It is, but it doesn't say how long that has to take.
Where's the Sheriff's Department?
In this building.
In this building? Downstairs?
Downstairs, and I've already talked to them. They're aware of the situation, and they're doing their research to make sure that they're adequate in their response.
Okay, fair enough. That's fair. Fair enough. Hi, sir. How are you?
Well, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Okay.
Are you supervisor with the Sheriff's Department,
Yes,
sir?
sir. I'm Captain Marcus May.
Captain.
Marcus May?
Hi, my name is Sean. I'm an independent journalist. I'm just taking some pictures and video of the publicly accessible areas, not in any courtrooms or jury rooms or anything of that nature. Your deputy over here came up to me and said that everybody has a right to privacy in public, and that they showed me the order, and I told them I believe that order to be unconstitutional.
Okay.
And I was just waiting to hear from a supervisor to see if you were going to enforce that order or not, because I have a First Amendment right to film in public and publicly accessible areas and just gather content. I'm not trying to escalate the situation in any way. I'm actually de-escalating. That's why I waited here for you. I wanted to give you the respect and say, hey, let's de-escalate it. It doesn't need to be escalated any more than it already was. I wanted to get the clear picture on what was allowed in the courtroom, because I know my rights. This is what I did. Same way you took an oath to uphold the Constitution, I didn't take an oath, but my job is to exercise my rights and flex those rights so that way people around the country can see, okay, this is what we can and cannot do. This is our rights. We have to stand up for our rights. And then as law enforcement officers, it's your job to uphold the Constitution and defend our rights. And that's my only purpose here.
Okay, so here's, I appreciate you speaking to me in the manner you're speaking, and it doesn't always happen.
Sure, I understand.
So again, my name is Marcus May. I'm a captain here at the Sheriff's Office, okay? I've consulted the District Attorney's Office, and I'm all for protecting your constitutional rights.
I appreciate that.
There is a court order that forbids the use of video equipment, taking any videos inside the courtroom.
Correct.
And there is also a state statute that forbids entering a public building with the intent to disrupt a government business. And I say that we have a judge that's already spoken with us, and she felt he disrupted part of her proceedings when he was upstairs filming some juveniles that were waiting to be seen in court. And
now, ain't that some shit? More proof that Sean likes to edit his videos to the point where he leaves out the drama that he stirs up, and then if he's approached and confronted, he'll start the video right there. He'll start recording that interaction so that he can look like a victim in front of his subscribers. Now, don't you guys find that a little strange that he was recording juveniles that were waiting to see a judge and was told about that, and he didn't leave that in the video, guys. He didn't leave that. So when these court officers are approaching him and confronting him about recording and causing a disruption or whatsoever, he looks like the victim. His subscribers right now, I read the comments on the video, the disdain for the public. You can't record in there and so on. But did he tell his subscribers about that he was recording juveniles that were waiting to see a judge? Come on now. I mean, this just proof, you heard the captain throw it out there. Did he say, no, that was not me, or I didn't do it? No. He went with it, right? So, again, this is just more proof that Sean likes to stir problems up and leave that out the video so that his subscribers only see what he wants them to see. If he's confronted, if he's spoken to in a rough way, why you were doing this and that, the subscribers, they're not seeing what stirred that up. All they're seeing is the officer or whoever is confronting him. I mean, this guy, I'm telling you, He uses his street smart to his advantage. Trust me on that one.
Oh no, somebody actually came up to me and yeah, sure.
And when I spoke to the clerk's office, they were in there trying to conduct business. You were in there filming, which disrupted their business. And that's in violation of state statute, and I give you that statute if you like.
Yeah.
Would you like the statute?
I mean,
what the statute is? So
yeah,
you can
just.
look it up for education purposes?
I mean, I would like to see the statute of disturbing the process, because that's not, you know, just like you said, it's you have to intend to do that. That's not my intent at all, and I think that's made clear by the way I'm acting here today and the way I'm talking to everyone that I'm coming in contact with.
But the fact that do you have a copy of that one? Of this one? Would you like a copy of the court order?
Sure. Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you.
So now that you've been educated on court order forbidding the videoing inside a courtroom, and you're at this point refusing to comply with the order, that would show intent that you are disrupting services.
Well, no, I'm not in a courtroom, sir.
It's in the courthouse.
Okay.
The order specific, and you can read it. I'll wait for you to read it if you like.
No. I've read
It
it.
says courthouse.
I've read that one.
So, now that you've been educated that the order has been issued by the district judge, that videoing is forbidden inside a courthouse, and now that you've been educated in refusing to comply with the order, that would show intent that you're meaning to disrupt services, just as you are now. So,
I'm disrupting services right now, currently.
Absolutely.
How would?
You've already disrupted the courtroom per the judge. You've already
Per the judge, I've disrupted the courtroom.
her proceedings. Yes, there were juveniles waiting to be seen in her court, and you were up there videoing juveniles, according to Judge Mueller.
According to what was the judge's
Judge
name? Mueller.
Yes, sir. I spoke with the court clerk's office. They said you disrupted their business by filming their customers inside there. You've been educated on the order. If you refuse to comply with the order, that's going to show intent in violation of the statute. So I would like to ask you to please, you can stay in the courthouse if you'd like. You just can't video, okay? It's a public building. You have just as much right to be here as anybody else. But if you continue to video, it's going to show intent to not comply with the order, and we're going to have to, if you don't leave, you'll probably be placed under arrest for violation of that order.
Violation of the court order?
And the state statute it forbids you to enter a building with the intent to disrupt, which now that you're educated and you're choosing not to comply, that's going to show intent.
Yeah.
Because you're making intent to disrupt the business.
Okay, so
I would like for you to leave.
Yeah.
And you don't have to identify with me if you don't want to. Your name is Sean.
Yeah, I just told you my name's Sean.
Sean. You don't, and if you like to leave.
And like I said, I appreciate you handling it the way you're handling it. I will just say that I do have a constitutional right to record in public. I am not disturbing anything whatsoever. Again, there has to be intent, and my actions are not disturbing anything. I'm not raising my voice. I'm not using vulgar language. I'm not getting in the way of people getting services here. So I strongly disagree with that. So at this point, though, all I need for you, all I need from you at this point is to, as a captain and supervisor of the sheriff's department here, are you going to arrest me if I continue to record and exercise my constitutional rights?
If you continue to record inside the courthouse
and exercise my rights,
and exercise your your rights to do so, which are a violation of the order, you will be placed under arrest.
I'm sorry, can you say that again?
You will be placed under arrest.
Okay, that's all I needed. I just needed standing. Now I can take it to the proper channels and hold everyone involved accountable.
Would you like to know the statute in which you would be arrested for?
It's not really necessary because I'm not in violation of that statute whatsoever.
How do you know if you haven't read the statute?
Because it would require intent, and I know only I know my intent. Correct?
The intent is shown once you've been educated. We're giving you an opportunity to leave and comply with the order. Choosing not to do so, I'm going to leave. So there's no need for I'm going to leave, but I just needed to have that in court. You need what's called standing in court to file a civil rights lawsuit and to hold people accountable and maybe get an order changed. It has nothing to do with civil rights.
Yes, this has 100% to do with.
Transition to a criminal matter of violation of state statute.
And that's why under threat of arrest, I'm going to leave the building. But what I'm saying is it is going to, I promise you, it will turn into a civil rights problem for your department, the courthouse, the district attorney, whoever it is, because I will hold everybody involved accountable. What's the name of the district attorney? Adam Panter. And can I get your name and badge number, sir?
Mine?
Yes, please.
Deputy Buzzard, badge number 15.
And your name and badge number, sir?
Lieutenant Scott Hawkins, badge number 9.
Scott Hawkins. Your name and badge number?
Stuart Haight.
Stuart Haight?
Yeah, badge number 8.
Oh, badge number 8. Okay.
8 is my badge.
And you have my name, Marcus.
I read. Yep.
Badge number 3.
Okay, great. Thank you. You guys you know, politely or not, you violated my rights here today. So, I mean, we'll just let a court decide, and not this court, which is obviously biased. Okay? Have a great day.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, I get it.
Well, there you go. Let's watch Sean do the walk of shame. Yes, the walk of shame. Now, he's going to go bitch and moan to his subscribers that his rights were violated. Now, I would hope, damn it, I would truly hope that his subscribers would ask him, hey, Sean, why didn't you leave that part of you recording juveniles waiting to see the judge? Why were you disrupting court proceedings? Okay? Because Sean likes to make it look like he goes into these locations innocently. Okay? And I'm taking a good guess that when he goes into these locations and nobody says shit to him, now he's got to kind of pick up the drama. He's got to do something to instigate so that he can get somebody to come at him and give him some bullshit that he can use as content. Come on now. You got to make you think. I mean, this shit about him leaving that part out got to make you think that he wanted an interaction with them, okay? And he left that part out and was hoping, you know, he was hoping that the captain wouldn't throw it out there like that, okay? That he wouldn't put it in that sentence that you were recording juveniles while waiting to see the judge. He was hoping the captain would just say, well, you're disrupting court businesses and blah, blah, blah. And the subscribers and us would have never known what he was doing. We would think, damn, the courthouse, maybe they are getting a little too hard on him or were being a little too hard on him. So, again, I say, Sean has learned how to manipulate things, okay, to work to his advantage. So, hey, walk of shame, my good friend Sean. Walk of shame. Let me know your thoughts on the video, guys, and I will see you in my next video.
All right, we're going to get out of here because no one wants to be arrested by these tyrants here. Polite and well-spoken tyrants, but tyrants nonetheless. All right, guys, so you heard it. Under threat of arrest, we were removed from the building and our constitutional rights violated. Look at that. Completely insane. You know why we leave under threat of arrest? Because do you think I want some county judge that obviously is a tyrant and some district attorney tyrant who's saying I'm disturbing, causing a disturbance, entering a public building? Do you really think that I want that tyrant district attorney and that judge deciding my fate and my freedom and my liberty? No. We can have a federal judge who has no connections with the Potawatomi County Courthouse and their judge and their law enforcement and their district attorney, an unbiased judge. It's my best shot, guys. It's the best shot at affecting real change here. This was ridiculous. Law enforcement officers do not have a right to privacy in public, as that one deputy said. We have every right to film government officials in the course of the duty. That is case law. This is ridiculous.
Hold on. Let me jump back in here because if I'm not mistaken, Sean is implying that he was trespassed because court officers did not want to be recorded while they were working. Is that what he said? Rewind it, guys, because damn it, that's the understanding that I'm getting from what he is spewing out at this very moment. And if I remember correctly, the female officer was telling him that the people in that location have rights just like his rights, okay? And Sean, as we all know, off-roaders, they don't give a damn about other people's rights. They only care about their rights, okay? So, again, his subscribers will not ask questions. His subscribers are truly far up his ass that they can't think properly, okay? So, again, I'm asking you guys to correct me if I'm wrong, but it sure as hell sounds like he's implying that the court officers trespassed him because they didn't want to be recorded. Now, shit, again, I gotta say it, guys, I'm gonna end the video here, okay? He's implying that he got trespassed because they didn't want to be recorded while they were working. Definitely correct me if I am wrong.
Ridiculous. And like I said, just because the captain was well spoken and he talked to me nicely, the threat of arrest is all I need to have standing to file a civil rights lawsuit, 1983 lawsuit against the sheriff's department as well as the district attorney for violating my constitutional rights. Is completely insane. Do you see how they bully you? They bully you and threaten to take your liberty in order to remove you and violate your rights. Completely insane and uncalled for. We the people are going to hold them accountable. I know we will band together and hold them accountable, not only in the court of public opinion, but in a federal district court as well. As always, guys, let me know what you think about this one in the comment section below. Stay safe, God bless, I'll see you next time.